Bitcoin has electrified the crypto world, sending shockwaves through financial markets and igniting a new wave of excitement among investors, traders, and even skeptics. The digital gold has once again proven its resilience and unpredictability, capturing headlines and dominating conversations across the globe. Smashing through the $123,599 mark, Bitcoin is now approaching a new all-time high, leaving many to wonder just how far this rally can go. The price action has been nothing short of spectacular, with each tick upward drawing in more attention from both retail and institutional players. After weeks of choppy trading and failed breakouts, this surge feels different, more sustainable, with buyers stepping in at every dip. The market sentiment has shifted from uncertainty to cautious optimism, as more participants recognize the underlying strength of this move. Each failed attempt to break resistance only strengthened the foundation for this rally. The repeated tests of key levels have built a solid base, shaking out speculators and leaving behind a core of committed investors. August alone has seen Bitcoin gain nearly 10%, reinforcing its dominance at 55.7% of the total crypto market. This surge in market share highlights Bitcoin's unique position as the leader of the digital asset space, outpacing altcoins and attracting fresh capital. The capital flow is clear. New money is pouring into Bitcoin, cementing its role as the market's safe haven. Investors are seeking shelter from global economic uncertainty, and Bitcoin's scarcity and decentralized nature make it an increasingly attractive option. With inflation fears and traditional markets facing turbulence, Bitcoin is being viewed as a hedge, not just a speculative asset. This shift in perception is drawing in a broader range of participants, from seasoned hedge funds to everyday savers. Unlike past spikes, this move is backed by strong fundamentals and a resilient investor base. Institutional adoption is rising, and on-chain data shows long-term holders accumulating rather than selling. Repeated resistance tests have shaken out weak hands, leaving a solid support base. The conviction among holders is stronger than ever, and the fear of missing out is starting to grip those still on the sidelines. Now, with Bitcoin consolidating above $123,000, the market is laser-focused on the next milestone, a new all-time high. The anticipation is palpable, and every small move is being watched closely by millions around the world. The question isn't if, but when Bitcoin will break into uncharted territory. The stage is set for a potential breakout that could redefine what's possible for digital assets. This momentum could pull the entire crypto market into a historic rally, setting the tone for the next chapter in the evolution of digital finance. While Bitcoin dominates headlines, Ethereum is quietly surging, now just 3% shy of its all-time high at $4,865. Ethereum's recent 4.5% daily gain outpaced Bitcoin, signaling investors growing confidence in its ecosystem. Corporate and institutional holdings of Ether have hit a record 3.04 million ETH, over $13 billion, showing major players see it as a strategic asset. Companies like Bitmine Immersion Technologies and SharpLink Gaming are leading the charge, with even traditional firms like IVD Medical joining in. This accumulation is tightening supply and fueling upward price pressure. Ethereum's rally is built on real adoption and institutional conviction. Its journey to a new all-time high looks more solid than ever. The current crypto rally is electrifying the entire market, and it's not just Bitcoin and Ethereum making headlines. Altcoins are stepping into the spotlight and joining the celebration in a big way. Across social media and trading floors, excitement is building as investors see opportunities beyond the usual giants. The total crypto market cap has surged to an impressive $4.42 trillion, climbing nearly 3% in just a matter of days. This rapid growth reflects renewed confidence and a wave of fresh capital entering the space, as both retail and institutional investors look to capture the momentum. Solana is leading the charge among major altcoins, breaking above the $200 mark with a strong 5% gain. Meanwhile, DeFi tokens like Uniswap and Hyperliquid are also seeing impressive rallies, each up between 5 and 6%. These moves highlight the growing appetite for innovative blockchain projects. BNB, the native token of Binance, is also surging. Its rise is fueled by significant institutional buying and its pivotal role within the ever-expanding Binance ecosystem, which continues to attract both new users and major players in the industry. What's remarkable about this rally is its broad-based nature. We're seeing capital rotate from Bitcoin into a diverse range of high-potential altcoins, signaling a more mature and dynamic bull run. Investors are diversifying, seeking out the next big winners across the crypto landscape. Gains are happening in sync across multiple sectors, from foundational Layer 1 blockchains to cutting-edge DeFi protocols. This level of coordination suggests a fundamentally strong market, where innovation and utility are being rewarded across the board. Altcoin season is now in full swing, rewarding not just price speculation, but also the projects with real innovation and vibrant, engaged communities. The energy is palpable, with developers, investors, and enthusiasts all sharing in the excitement. With so many sectors showing strength and new projects gaining traction, the stage is set for continued growth and evolution across the digital asset landscape. The future looks brighter than ever for crypto. Crypto's rally is powered by more than just internal momentum. It's riding a wave of global economic optimism. Tightening credit spreads and rising loan growth signal a healthy, risk-on environment. Stock markets are near all-time highs, creating a wealth effect that spills over into crypto. Investors, emboldened by strong equities, are allocating more to high-growth assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. The same forces lifting stocks are propelling crypto to new heights. With a stable economy and confident lenders, the appetite for risk is surging. Cryptocurrencies are a natural destination for capital-seeking explosive returns. Rising prices are attracting more buyers, creating a self-reinforcing cycle. The macro backdrop is the invisible engine behind this bull run. The Federal Reserve's next move is the market's obsession. Every word from the Fed is dissected, every hint analyzed, as investors try to predict what comes next. The stakes are high, and the outcome could reshape the financial landscape for months to come. With inflation finally showing signs of cooling, optimism is building. Investors are betting big on a rate cut in September. Over 90% odds, according to futures markets. This growing confidence is fueling a wave of speculation and repositioning across Wall Street and beyond. Lower rates make borrowing cheaper for businesses and consumers alike, encouraging spending and investment. At the same time, risk assets like crypto and tech stocks become more attractive as investors search for higher returns in a low-rate environment. The market is front-running the Fed, buying now in anticipation of easier money. This preemptive rally reflects both hope and calculated risk as traders position themselves ahead of the official policy shift. There's growing pressure for deeper, sustained rate cuts to keep the economy strong. Many believe that only a series of cuts, not just a one-off, will be enough to support growth and prevent a slowdown. Historically, a Fed pivot from tightening to easing has marked major turning points for risk assets. These moments often spark powerful rallies as liquidity returns and confidence surges. Investors are rotating capital into high-beta plays like Bitcoin, expecting outsized gains. The appetite for risk is back, and crypto is once again in the spotlight as a potential big winner. The current rally is a clear signal. Markets are positioning for the next wave of growth. Optimism is spreading, and the mood is shifting from caution to opportunity. Central bank policy is about to unleash a new phase for crypto. As the Fed prepares to pivot, the stage is set for a potentially transformative period in both traditional and digital markets. Analysts are overwhelmingly bullish, with 10x Research calling this the start of a durable rally. They see the anticipated Fed rate cuts as a powerful catalyst for a rapid rotation into crypto. Even after recent gains, many believe the market hasn't fully priced in what's coming. Current prices could be an early entry before institutional capital floods in. Beyond macro factors, new narratives like tokenization of real-world assets are emerging as multi-trillion-dollar opportunities. This could drive the next major cycle of adoption and growth, especially for platforms like Ethereum. The combination of macro tailwinds and industry innovation is setting the stage for a sustained bull market. The best may be yet to come. Corporate adoption of crypto is quietly reshaping the market. More companies are adding Bitcoin and Ethereum to their balance sheets, signaling long-term confidence. Corporate treasuries now hold over 3 million ETH, worth $13 billion, a major commitment. Tech and gaming firms lead, but traditional companies like IVD Medical are joining in. Every coin bought for corporate treasuries tightens supply, creating upward price pressure. This steady accumulation provides a strong market floor and adds legitimacy to crypto. Corporate adoption is de-risking digital assets for mainstream investors. The foundation for future growth is stronger than ever. Despite the bullish mood, key events could shift the landscape fast. This week's U.S. inflation data, CPI and PPI, will directly influence the Fed's rate decision. Lower than expected inflation could fuel the rally. Higher numbers might trigger a pullback. Geopolitical events like the upcoming Trump-Putin summit could also inject volatility. Crypto is now deeply tied to global events, not just tech trends. Watch for major announcements on tokenization projects and new corporate treasury buys. Institutional adoption and potential ETF approvals remain critical catalysts. These developments will determine if the rally becomes a long-term bull market. Stay alert. This is a pivotal moment for crypto. We're witnessing a turning point for digital assets. Bitcoin's surge and Ethereum's climb reflect powerful forces reshaping finance. Crypto is now a mainstream asset class, integrated with global trends and adopted by major players. The rally is fueled by both internal innovation and external economic support. Bitcoin is digital gold. Ethereum is the backbone of a new decentralized economy. The fear of missing out is replacing fear of the unknown. With institutional capital and central bank tailwinds, crypto is moving from the fringes to the mainstream. The future has never looked brighter for digital assets.